Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Today's Hanuman Chalisa verse is Yuga Sahasra Yojana Para Bhanu Lilyo Tahi Madhura Phala Janu. Yuga, year, Sahasra, 1000, Yojana, distance, Para, away, Bhanu, sun, Lilyo, swallowed, Tahi, that or it, Madhura, sweet, Phala, fruit, Janu, knowing or thinking. Hanumanji, you flew towards the sun, who is thousands of years of yojanas away, and you swallowed that sun, thinking him as a sweet fruit. This is what general meaning of this particular verse. Here, Yuga Sahasra Yojana Para Bhanu. Yuga into Sahasra into Yojana is equal to distance of sun from the earth. Tulsidas ji literally explaining exact distance between earth and sun here in this particular line. Yuga means, we all know there are 4 yugas. Kali Yuga, we are right now going through. Before that there was a Dwapara Yuga. Before that there was Treta Yuga. Before that was Krita Yuga or Sati Yuga. So each Yuga contains certain amount of years. Kali Yuga is the least one, and Krita Yuga being the highest one. Kali Yuga has 432,000 human years. 2 times of Kali Yuga is Dwapara Yuga. It means 864,000 human years. 3 times of Kali Yuga is Treta Yuga. It means 1.296,000 human years for Treta Yuga. 4 times of Kali Yuga is Krita Yuga or Sati Yuga. It means 1.7,028,000 human years for Krita Yuga. Total of 4 yugas combined total is 4.32 million human years. Why I am saying human years means human year and divine year, there is a difference. Our 1 year is 1 day for Devas. So if our 100 years, it is only 100 days for Devas. So our 365 years is their 1 year. But there is a difference again in the English calendar and Vedic calendar. There in Vedic calendar, there are only 29 or 30 days per month. and totally 360 days per year. So, our 360 years for Devas 1 year. If we take their 100 years, it is 36,000 years for them. But their lifespan is totally different. It is not just like 100 years. So, 4.32 million years is the normal lifespan of Devas. So, all the 4 yugas time. So, 432,000 human years divided by 360 is equal to 1200 divine years for Kali Yuga. 864,000 human years divided by 360 is equal to 2400 divine years for Dwapara Yuga. The same way, you can divide it to 1.2 million 96,000 human years and 1.7 to 28,000 human years for Treta Yuga and Krita Yuga respectively, and it will become 12,000 human years. 12,000 divine years. So, 12,000 divine years is combined total of all the 4 yugas. Now, 12,000 divine years into Sahasra. That is what yuga. All the 4 yugas combined total called as yuga here. So, yuga into Sahasra, 1000. So, 12,000 human years into 1000 is equal to 12 million divine years. So, yuga combined total of all the 4 yugas divine years, 12,000 into 1000 is equal to 12 million. Now, Yojana. Yojana is somewhere between 10 to 15 kilometers and 6.5 miles to 8 miles. This is what most of the scriptures mentioned the distance of a particular Yojana. So, it's around 10 to 15 kilometers or 6.5 to 8 miles. Based on NASA's calculation, Sun distance between Sun and Earth is anywhere between 93 million miles to 96 million miles, or 147 million kilometers to 152 million kilometers. This is what distance they calculated based on sun. Earth goes around to sun, and distance also varies from certain time to time. So it is anywhere between this 147 to 152 million kilometers or 93 million miles to 96 million miles. So now 400 4.32 million divided by 360 is equal to 12,000 divine years. 12,000 divine years into 1,000 is equal to 12 million divine years. 12 million divine years into 8 miles is equal to 96 million miles. See, our ancestors, without any technology, any technical support, they were able to calculate most of the new age discoveries without any technical support. And even their calculation was very accurate. Because the same way what they are predicting from 93 million to 96 million, that time also they said 96 millions exactly. So we have to salute our ancestors for their vision or knowledge or their mathematical skill and all these things. So we have to salute them. We must give credit where it is due. Of course, there is debates, there are speculations, there are disagreements among certain groups. But accuracy level, you cannot argue with it. You have to accept it because it is written here. It is around 300-400 years at least. It's everything, yugas and all the calculations are there in Bhagavata and all other Puranas. And even all the details, all the distance and everything is there in Purana. But still, here, it's exactly said, Yuga Sahasra Yojana Parabhanu. This is Yuga into Sahasra into Yojana is equal to distance between sun and earth. It's amazing thing, and we have to salute each and every ancestor and Tulsi Dasji as well. And Hanumanji thought sun as a small fruit, and he fly out and he grabbed him and he swallowed it. Tulsi Dasji here symbolically saying small fruit. It means for Hanumanji, he is deserved for more bigger fruit than small fruit. The bigger fruit is moksha. So, Suryaloka is nearer than moksha. Moksha is behind Suryaloka. So, when Hanumanji can reach Suryaloka effortlessly, definitely he can reach moksha as well. So that is what symbolically saying he can reach Suryaloka without any effort, and he can reach moksha at his will. Not only that, it is just a small fruit for Suryaloka, and even bigger fruit he deserved for his devotion and dedication. And also Tulsi ji explaining Hanumanji's two qualities here. Normally we chant Manojavam Maruta Tulya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam. There are two main qualities, Manojavam Maruta Tulya Vegam, right? So Manojavam and Hanumanji, He is faster than mind, or he is as fast as mind. He can go with mind, it acts like this. Within seconds, you can go anywhere, from here to him, anywhere. Like that, Hanumanji also can go anywhere within seconds. So, Hanumanji is faster than mind. And Maruta Tulya Vegam. He is quicker than, he is as fast, as quick as wind. So he can reach anywhere. So these are the two qualities mentioning in this particular verse as well. Not only that, sun rays reaches earth in 8 minutes 20 seconds. So within 8 minutes 20 seconds, he has to reach from earth to sun to swallow him, as thinking him as a small fruit. So definitely he is faster than sun rays. So he is a faster, he is a powerful, he is as quick as mind, and that is why Tulsi ji mentioned he is Lilyo Tahi Madhura Palabhan. Without any effort, he flew and he grabbed Surya and swallowed him as a small fruit. Also, in this particular verse, we have to think Hanumanji symbolizes Jivatma, who is aspiring to reach moksha. Sun symbolizes knowledge, brightness, or remover of darkness. So, if we want to reach higher spiritual level, we need to acquire knowledge, and by removing darkness inside. The same way, Hanumanji, if he took that brightness inside first and removed all the darkness, and he will reach the moksha with all his devotion and dedication. So, if we want to achieve moksha, we have to remove that darkness inside us. So, chanting this particular verse, we will get required knowledge to achieve liberation by removing darkness in our life. So, we all keep chanting this particular verse. God bless you all. Hope you all enjoy it. And see you for the next verse. Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Hari Om. Shri Krishnarpanamastu.